Previously on 21 Pilots Review.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes, the 21 Pilots just released a new music video. Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes. So today, we have Trench by 21 Pilots. This is Morph.
Oh my god!
Promise me this, if I lose to myself, you won't want a day, and you move on to someone else. Promise
No!
Fuck!
No!
myself.
Hold on, I need a break for a second.
Yeah, I really...
Holy shit.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes, we are back with more 21 Pilots reaction, 21 Pilots review. So, this new song is called Level of Concern. Told you it was gonna be like 80s.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, I love that so much.
Oh, man. This drink might be bad, by the way, so we're about to test and see right now. It's fine. Do I really have to do the hey, what's up, you guys? Yes thing?
Yeah,
All right.
we do it every video.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes. So today we are back with more 21 Pilots reaction, 21 Pilots review, and the song is called Shy Away. And we, I'm very surprised that we've gotten it like immediately after all the cryptic shit was going down.
Yeah.
Just immediately like, here's a new song. So, and video. So we will be watching this here and now, not quarantine edition this time. So here we go. Get this full screen and let's see. The album is called Scaled and Icy. The song is called Shy Away. Let's get it. I hate that. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit.
If it isn't apparent, I loved it.
I
loved it.
That
so
was so
much.
fucking good.
I love it so
That
much.
was like straight out of 2005, but like 2021 edition.
I love that so much. That was so good.
All right, this is something new for this reaction. We're gonna take a look at the lyrics.
Okay, do you want me to read it out loud?
Yes, please.
Okay. When I get home, you better not be there replacing bets you won't. Shed your modesty, and the only thing to leave behind is your own skin on the floor. Don't you shy away, manifest the ceiling. When you shy away, searching for that feeling, just like an I love you that isn't words, like a song he wrote that's never heard. When you get home, you barely recognize the pictures they put in a frame. Because you shed your modesty, don't circle the track, take what you have and leave your skin on the floor. When you get home, boy, you better not be there. You're long gone. You shed your modesty, don't circle the track. Just break the cycle in half and leave your skin on the floor. I love you, that isn't words, like a song hero that's never heard, don't you shy away. So the first thing that I'm going to say, can you go back down, is this, and granted, I'm going to tell you right now, this could literally be absolutely nothing. But the fact that just break the cycle in half is brought back, and especially during the Blurry Face era, which we saw in Heavy Dirty Soul a lot, with the Heavy Dirty Soul music video, and then that other, like the very first one that they posted, which was like the concert. And then it had the
I think it was
people in
called
the
Heavy
mask.
Dirty Soul Circle.
Yeah, there's this whole cyclical nature that happens within their music in regards to Blurry Face and the whole him coming back and going away and then coming back again, like, you know, because I mean, if we want to relate it to mental health in that way is very cyclical. So it's very, that's the first thing I'm going to call out, is that use of cycle, break the cycle. And if we want to relate it to Dema and all of that stuff, I don't know what that means entirely. But maybe it could be, if we're talking about Clancy in relation to his leaving Dema and then coming back, and this whole or even in the Trench music videos with Tyler's character leaving Dema and then going back to Dema and then leaving again.
This just really came out of nowhere. Like, there was no lead up to this at all. Yeah, okay. Bounce Man.
Bounce Man. I know, that was the first
Bounce
thing.
Man! There's no need to...
Okay, so
yeah.
This is something else I want to point out, and I don't know if this means anything. Can you go back up?
Yeah.
Do you want to pull up like a big picture of the album art? And I need to Google something.
Oh, great. Okay, hold on.
Which, by the way, I am in love with and fully plan on getting tattooed. I don't know if I've told you that, but I love the album art so much. This is immediately what I thought of in relation to that.
This specific one?
Yes.
Why?
And I think there's also another, like, there's another image. This one. These. It reminds me of these, too. Well, back before the hiatus, like, I'm talking, like, back during Blurry Face era, Tyler had posted a whole, like, I think maybe 2 or 3 things on Twitter about Lord of the Rings and Gimli and all this stuff. And I was like, because he had posted a Truman Show thing, and a lot of the times we equated the Truman Show stuff to Trench for many reasons. But then, like, back before Blurry Face, he posted all the Donnie Darko stuff, and Donnie Darko had a lot of correlation to Blurry Face. Yeah. And then Truman had a lot of Trench, and I couldn't really figure out entirely what the Gimli Lord of the Rings thing time would be, other than this being a very, like, fantasy-oriented kind of story that they're telling with Trench, and I guess now with this. But the second I saw the artwork, I thought of Lord of the Rings immediately. So...
do you want to read what Tyler had to say here?
Yeah, can you make it a little bit bigger? Sorry.
You and your blind ass.
Even with my glasses on. I've just been having a good time playing some guitar for the first time ever. I think nothing is more inspiring than learning a new instrument that I've never played before, specifically the electric guitar. And I had my younger brother over. He's like, hey, I want to watch your process from start to finish. How do you start a song? How do you record a song? How do you write a song? I just kind of came up with the beginnings of the songs, almost as a tutorial for him on how to lay out a song, how to start it, how to record it, how to produce it. Lyrically, it kind of turned out to talk about being an older brother and how the only tougher... What?
I don't know. I think
And
whoever
how-
typed this in here didn't type it very well.
Yeah, lyrically, it kind of turned out to talk about being an older brother and how only... I'm just gonna read it verbatim, but it's really
This probably
throwing me
isn't
off.
what he actually
and how
said.
the only tougher than trying to figure out what your own purpose is watching someone you love try to figure out their purpose.
I think I know what he means.
Yeah, but it's just, this track means a lot to me for a few other reasons as well. The majority of this record was written and produced in my own studio, and specifically for Josh, this is the first time that he's recorded drums all on his own. No engineer and no one helping him at all. We were working from across the country at the time.
Pause for a second. There's someone here.
There's someone here?
There's someone here. There is a truck just sitting outside.
It's not, is it?
I don't know why it would be.
Well, I ain't doing it. I ain't going downstairs. They can see us from that window.
I know, and it's really bothering me, so we're just going to move for a minute.
Will we get murdered?
Well, hey, we're filming. Okay, sorry. We had a situation, to say the least. But what were we saying?
I just finished reading that, and then that's when the man pulled up.
The man.
The man.
The man. I don't remember what we were gonna say, but I think it's yeah. So I didn't really get the older brother thing from this. Did you?
Yeah, me either.
I mean, I just see Dema, but I mean, I think it's gonna be really interesting to see what Dema things come out of this, because if you don't know,
yeah, I was gonna say it is. Before you say that, it's interesting to think back to Trench when we first watched the music video for Jumpsuit and when we listened to Nico and the Niners for the first time. It's hard to compare because I don't think a lot of bands have done. I don't think anyone has done what they're doing. I mean, obviously people tell concept stories and like these full fleshed out stories. Like, I mean, you take the Who's Quadrophenia, they tell a whole story in that. Flyleaf's Memento Mori, they're telling a story in that. There's a whole story being told, but none of them have promoted it or done this sort of like over the top dramatization in the way that they have. And it's interesting because when all the Blurryface stuff happened and then Blurryface came out, like, it was cool to have Blurryface in the record, but it was never like, it wasn't the same in the way that Trench was connecting to the website that we'd been like just obsessed over for, you know, a whole summer before the album came out.
Yeah.
You know,
and plus the whole lead up to the website even being a thing.
Yeah.
Like that whole wait and like the hiatus starting.
Yeah, and right at the beginning of the hiatus, right after Tour de Columbus, when they did the award show and Tyler was in there and Josh was like, yeah, he's just severing ties with Dema, and then the entire internet erupted over it, and then Blurryface liked to tweet about Dema, which is what started the whole thing. We were talking about that the other night. It's so...
And then just like all the fake like websites and
all the
videos
fake
and
Twitter
music
accounts.
that came out and all the fake Twitter accounts. Yeah.
Oh my god.
But like that was part of the experience.
Yeah,
I
mean,
they didn't intend for that at all, but that made it so much better. God fucking damn it.
But that being said, it was I remember, and you can put in a little clip of it, but I remember us listening. I mean, I remember us watching the Jumpsuit. God, I have not been awake for very long. I work overnight, so I'm tired. I remember watching Jumpsuit and us getting excited and seeing all the Dema stuff and making all these connections to Blurryface, like when he did when he took his hands and ran it on his neck and then his neck turned black, you know, just like a Blurryface era. We made all these connections to that and we thought it was really neat. But it really wasn't until we listened to the entirety of Trench and when we listened to More for the first time and they mentioned Nicholas Bourbaki and you and I were like, oh, we got all excited. It's one of those like... It'll be interesting to see how much they tie all of that stuff into this album, because when we first listened to Trench, I'm going to be completely honest, I really was not expecting to hear all of the tie-ins from the website, because in many ways I felt like it, and I don't mean this as a critique, because I love it. I think it's great, but I felt like, you know, people who just
didn't know anything about all of that would be really confused.
Yeah, who didn't follow the website, didn't know anything about it, would be like, well, why are they talking about Nicholas Bourbaki? And then they have to go look up who Nicholas Bourbaki is, and they're like, why is this important? And they don't understand, which is fine. I think that's cool. Get rid of the commenters. I don't care. It's a joke. I don't. Please don't kill me. But you know, people get upset on the internet. But it, you know, so when we first, I choked on my spit. It's fine. When we first listened to Trench, I wasn't expecting to hear all of those tie-ins. So what, you know, and granted, we've had an update for Clancy, and then the website got terminated, and then there was that termination message, and that's about all the content we've gotten. Like, unlike having the whole website leading up to it and everything, and you know, so it'll just be interesting to see how this ties into it, and I don't know how much it will, since there wasn't a whole lot of like content between last album and this one in the way that there was for Trench. So I'm just interested to see if you know, but granted, if this is meant to be like controlled by Dema, and Dema isn't like, if this is a programmed thing from Dema, and Dema is the one releasing it, and they're like trying to control Clancy or Tyler and Josh or whoever, if they're trying to control whatever message is being out there, if they're trying to stop whatever was happening on the website or whatever Tyler and Josh were doing with Trench, I mean, maybe there won't be any references to this, or maybe there, you know, because this is a controlled programming type of thing. I don't know. I am just interested to see how it is going to play out from here. I have talked a lot. Please say something.
I'm cautiously excited, because not because I think it's going to be not because I think it's going to be bad, because it's very obvious that it's not. I'm cautiously excited because I don't want to give Dema what they want.
Yes.
I don't want to be excited because I don't want to be like, yo, Dema, you cool, because Dema not cool. Dema
cool.
bad. This is cool though.
This is kind of cool though.
Dema got style.
Thanks,
is
Dema.
what I'll say.
All that did was make me think of Kingsley Shacklebot and Harry Potter. Kingsley Shacklebot and Harry Potter, when he's like, you gotta admit, Minister Dumbledore's got style.
Oh yeah. So I just don't know what to think, because this is great.
I love it.
But Dema is not great.
Okay, here's a way around it. Outside of the story you were telling Tyler and Josh, this is this
might be the best song
thing
you've ever
done.
made.
This is the best thing you have ever done.
Quite possibly.
I will say it. It is the best thing you have ever done. And I am a Regional at Best supporter. I love Regional at Best more than I love myself.
Well, you love pretty much everything more than you love yourself, so that's not saying much. This is the best
thing you have ever done. I'm talking directly to you. I'm looking in the camera lens. This is the best thing you've ever done. I cried for you.
You've cried for them multiple times.
Well, you know what? Shut up. I just want to...
you want to hear it again?
No. Yes. Hold on.
Also, that's really cool.
But that's not what I'm talking about. Hold on. I got to find it.
I think it's before the... Oh, there it is.
Right here. Vessel? That's what I felt immediately. Also, Space Buns.
But you agree though, like this is straight out of 2005,
oh, yes,
but like 2021 edition.
100%.
And like the 4:3 aspect ratio.
Yes. But I loved this. But this whole part, I got chills because I started thinking of Vessel, and I was like, oh.
But also kind of Regional at Best a little bit.
Kind of Regional at Best a little bit.
I love the colors here.
I love the color scheme so much. Like, here's the thing. Trench was like my album because yellow is my favorite color.
Yes.
But I love this so much.
Yeah.
Like, straight up when the green fades, I might have to do like that blue color on the side, maybe.
Yeah.
Just, it's a new era.
Are you gonna do the pink too?
Oh, maybe.
You should do it.
I should do it.
You should do it.
I should do it.
All right. We're gonna stop talking.
No, I don't think we will.
We're gonna stop talking now. Hey. Hey. If you like the video, leave a like. If you dislike the video, leave a dislike. If you want to subscribe, then press the subscribe button. And after you do that, hit that bell so you'll be notified whenever I don't make a video.
I have something to promote for once. I have a Twitch channel.
No, you don't.
I do. I haven't been on it in like 2 months, but
It's been longer than 2 months.
No.
Okay, no, but still.
But I work overnights. Although that's about to change. I'm about to be not overnight anymore. Hopefully. So working overnights makes it difficult to do anything because I sleep all day. So
Check out 21 Pilots Shy Away
yeah, it's really good. Do
at
it.
the link down below.
I wasn't done shouting myself out. Thank you.
Okay, go ahead.
Skelly_bones on most social media. If you cannot find it there, it's just Skelly Bones. Alex will link it, hopefully.
Nope.
He hates me. He never
I
links
do.
anything.
I do link.
I play games sometimes.
You play yourself.
You know,
You know.
I'm funny sometimes.
Check the 21 Pilots link in the
Yes.
description.
Yes.
Don't click
That's
on
what-
Emily's link.
That's what this is about, though, really.
Click on
I'm
the
just proud to have something to promote for once.
click on the link. And thanks for watching.
No. Don't.
And
This wasn't enjoyable. You're not welcome.
stream the song.
Stream the song.
Support
That's-
the artist.
At the end of the day, that's the most important part. You better stream this song. It's good.
Stream the song, support the artists, support the artists. Buy the merch. Buy the ticket to the thing.
It's a 6-week experience.
6-week experience. Press the link in this. You can't even see it because our face cam is blocking it, but you know what? That's fine. That's the point. You don't want to see them. You want to see us.
Yeah.
And then you want to see them afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
After we finish being idiots, press the link so then you can go watch it again because you probably already watched it before you watched this.
Yeah.
But then watch it again.
Yeah. We're going to go watch
And
it.
then watch our video again.
Yeah.
And then just do that on loop for a few while.
As is 21 Pilots nature.
Until
Be
May
cyclical.
21st.
Yeah. Be cyclical. Do it.
Yes.
Do it.
Just watch our video and then their video and over again until they release another thing, which they probably will before the album
And
comes
then we'll
out.
react to that.
Yeah, and then we'll react
then
to
you
that,
can
and
loop
then you
that.
can loop all 4 of those.
Yes.
Okay, bye.
Oh, okay. I wanted to say this when we were recording, but I forgot.
You also just missed Emily scream.
Yeah, I got very excited. Well, didn't you have the thing set up so it...
Nope. That was on the other thing.
Oh, that's stupid. I mean, we can backtrack it. I'll just scream about it again.
Just go before you forget again.
I wanted to say this when we were recording, but then I got distracted when the guy pulled into the yard. But I love so much about the way that this has, like... it's got such a bouncy, poppy vibe, but at the same time, there are elements of this, like, almost heavier rock.
I
And
know!
Love it!
That's why I said it's like straight out of 2005.
I know, but I wanted to vocalize it in that way, and I forgot to say it. Dude, I love it so much. And the like the background screaming.
The background screaming.
Oh, and it's like scene phase all over again. That's the stuff that they did.
Yeah, and like the hoo-hoo.
Ah! The like, I... This.
And this.
Yeah! Ah!
Oh my god.
I genuinely love this so much. Like the
I
excitement
swear to
had,
God, if this whole album is like this will be my favorite album.
Yes. I loved Trench so much because it was right up my alley for sound, but this hits it like in so many levels. It's the thing that I love about 21 Pilots so much is the way that they genre blend in every single thing that they do, and this is such a prime good example of it. I will never shut up about this. I will never stop talking about this song. Unless there's one better that comes out afterwards. I will never stop talking about this song. I
just cannot believe that this is the best thing they've ever done.
This is the best thing they've ever done. I'm sorry. This is the best thing that you have ever done. I will kill someone over this song. This is the best thing they've ever done.
This is the best song ever.
You know what?
Possibly.
This is the best song ever. No, I like genuinely. I'm not even joking because genuinely 21 Pilots are my favorite band. Yes, the Beatles are my number one, and they will always will be because I grew up with them.
And they will always will be.
Shut up. Because I grew up with them. That was my first introduction to music, so they will always be my number one. But 21 Pilots are my favorite band. That is the best song I've ever heard in my entire life. I want that song played on loop at my funeral.
And, like, it's so hard to say that because, like, you don't think of songs like that. You don't think of, like, you hear a song you really like and then, like, oh, this is the best song ever. Because, like, you might think that for, like, a few days, but then it, like, dies away. Yeah. This is very different.
Objectively, this is the best song ever. Like,
I mean, objectively, the best song ever is A Day in the Life by the Beatles.
Okay, true. This is the best song ever. Objectively, A Day in the Life by the Beatles is the best song ever. But this right here, this is my favorite thing. That fucking...
Oh yeah, that fucking meme.
On his mark.
Yeah.
This right here.
This is my favorite thing. Okay.
On brand.
Bye again.
Yeah, peace.
This right here is my favorite thing ever. In the history of forever. I think about this every day. I think about this all night long. I stay awake, not sleeping, because I'm thinking about this.